Yo bitches, I'm back again because I cannot stop making YouTube videos for some reason. Today I'm gonna talk about using references for anatomy. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so in here I was trying to redraw these pictures that I took from 3D models. And at first glance, they might seem okay, but there are very fundamental errors in here. I was mostly focusing on trying to get the lines right, but like with that, I disregarded structure, and all of my lines fell apart. Like to say, in here, there's this structure of the forehead. Oh, that's thick. There's the structure of the forehead, but in my drawing it does not align. And in here, for instance, there's no structure. Look at the nose. It's supposed to be a bit more like this, because it is built like that. But while drawing, I was like, oh, there is this eye, and then there's this nose in here, but it kind of looks off. Like, it's not something that you will notice immediately. You could easily get away with it, but it's like if your fundamentals are off, you cannot really improve when you face more complex references. So that's why it's important to understand this shit. Alright, let's use some different references now and trace over them. But we're not gonna trace over them mindlessly. We're gonna actually try to understand the structure behind it. You need to think like a sculptor. You need to understand how 3D objects work. Go to the fundamentals, and like, even if you think that they are boring, like I do, it will help you a lot to improve your spatial intelligence and apply rules to your drawings. So what I'm gonna do now is to go over the planes. It's like a low poly 3D model. I'm just gonna try to go over them and really understand what's going on in here. Like, there is this plane, like this. Again, don't be mindless when drawing these. Like, actually understand why, like, this curve is exactly here, but not here, you know? Let's go over this, and like, there's this plane here. I'm not gonna go through all of them. You do it yourself, bitch. You lazy bitch. Then there's the chin in here. Oh, we have a butt chin in here. I love butt chins. There are like an infinite amount of planes actually, but you need to simplify them. See the big picture. Oh, we have a new... Oh my fucking god. We have a new subscriber, guys. Shout out to that person. Anyway, like, here with the eye sockets, you can see that there is depth in here, but like, this plane is facing this way, and this plane is facing this way, and this plane is more like facing this way. So just differentiate between them, you say. Yeah. And there's this. Let's look at the lips. Okay, so when beginner artists see these, they go, okay, here is a line, and then here's another line on top of the longer line. No, that is not a line. That is a crease. There is a reason why that crease exists. It's because this piece of meat is being squished. And in here too. There's a squish, and this is not a part of the lips. No, it's a different plane, you see. And then you shouldn't be like, oh my god, there's the line in here. No, there is a reason why we perceive that as a line. It's because there's structure right there. There are muscles right there. There are plane differences right there. There's a reason why the highlight of the forehead always has this shape, and it doesn't go like, well, let me use a different color. It doesn't go like this. The highlight is never like this. It's never an egg shape. Why? Because there is a plane change in here. Yeah, see? Anyway, this is actually more about the other video that I'm gonna do. It's about using references for lighting. But like they are quite connected, you know, because the light acts based on structures, based on what it interacts with. So yeah. You see there's this bump in here because this part of the forehead is more outwards. And then people often draw these creases like this, like beginning right from the side of the nose, but no, there is supposed to be a gap in there, like touch your own face, because this part is quite meaty, and it's bumpy, okay? This chunky part creates a gap in here. It is just physics. I don't know how to explain it, but it do be like that. And then look at this nose. Do you see this sexy structure? Do you see this butt? I have the spot too on my nose, like it's quite prominent. Look at this. Look, wow. And I had ignored this for a long time, but this plane, it connects to, like, this part is connected. This part is like a bridge. You can see it. It connects to the nose, so the nose is not really independent. And if you have a baby face like me, then it's quite prominent. And you're not drawing a map, okay? There is a reason why there is this bump in here. It's because of the eyebrows ridge. And then there's the cheekbone, okay? And the cheekbone's bump ends in here. So whoop. And then there are muscles in here which push out the mouth. So there is, again, a bump in here. And there's this crease in here because there are muscles there. And they're forming because this person is smiling. And then there's this bump too because this is the chin. This is the chin. It's like when you look at someone from the side, it's not like this for no reason. There are reasons for those bumps. And like for the past few like in all of my tutorial videos, I keep screaming about this, but like it's very, very vital. And once you like realize that and start to really implement it into your art, like you get onto a whole new level. And yeah, you must have heard about this from other artists too, because it's like a very basic thing. But like up until some point, you don't really understand it. It's just something, a leap that you need to do on your own. Look at this gap in here. Look at this 3D form. Wow. And then look, a symmetry line. When drawing symmetry lines, it actually helps you to see where those bumps are. You can start to see things as 3D forms. Yeah. Oh, for bodies. It's really hard to find like references for bodies which show the whole body. They're often nude, and it's really hard to find nudes too, unless it's like pornography. Fun fact, porn is illegal in Turkey. Anyway, so with clothed references, I find it as a good exercise to try to guess where things are. Like, I try to draw things that are not in there. Like, where is the chest? Where do the shoulders connect? And, like, how does the torso twist? I guess it twists like that. Oh my god, okay, this is hard. This is beyond Zimmy, guys. This is beyond Zimmy. But, like, you get what I'm talking about. Oh, look, when drawing foreshortened arms, I usually show this curve because that is how it's structured, okay? This arm is not just like, not understanding the true structure behind it is the reason why your drawings look flat. Because again, you're only thinking about lines. No! Think of the fucking structure. It's everything. Structure is everything. Yeah, there is this tube connecting to this other tube. Simplify the forms and understand them, okay? You better fucking do. Look, again, it's the same thing with the forehead lighting. There is this plane in here which does not allow the highlight to be in here. You see, it do be like that. And now, let's use another reference. Let's use this. Wow, I'm gonna try to find the place of the nipple, and then, oh jeez. I could see it a second ago, but now it's kinda lost to me. Yeah, there's a bump in here because the rib cage is here. And then, wow. Wow, I'm just drawing and saying wow at this point, I'm sorry. Look, this arm is going backwards. And that is why there is this curve. It's not straight going like this. It has a curve. Look at this arm. And this clothing shows the plane really well, actually. Just look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is like... Yeah. This is how you should think when drawing. Try to draw what you cannot see. Try to understand why that certain line is exactly where it is. It will help you a lot with foreshortening. If you didn't know about foreshortening in here, then you would go like, let's say that this is our figure. You would go like this. And then draw the line without really understanding where it is, and then go like this, and it would mess up the proportions, because then you would be like, oh, the elbow is supposed to be in here, and it would just be a disaster. So just see that tube shape going backwards. Try to imitate it, like right alongside your reference after tracing it. Like, do it with all of your other references, like with this one too. After you trace the structure, be like, okay, here is the brow ridge, and then this is gonna be horrible. Like, I'm trying to teach this to you guys, but I'm also struggling with it. We suffer together. At least I know about my problem. And then, like, I'm following the symmetry line that I drew right now. And then there's this different plane in here. It's not gonna be an exact copy of the reference, by the way. I'm just trying to find out the exact forms. Hold up. But I do need to make the proportions somehow okay. I usually try to measure things with my eyes, but I need to get rid of that habit. You do eventually manage to do it with your eyes, but it is good to actually measure things from time to time. I struggled a lot with that at uni. Okay, and there is this crease. I'm not thinking of it as a random line. I know why this line exists, and then like, oh geez, this is creepy. But it will be like that. Don't be afraid to draw those lines. And then you connect what wraps around, what the skin wraps around. And then, okay, I cannot really see shit because of the outlines, but this is like what it is. And there's this bomb. I usually try not to use like curves when I'm trying to understand structure. I don't know why, but it helps me a lot because I don't really get too caught up in trying to draw the curves right. I'm just trying to get the structure right. The curves can come afterwards. I can just curve this part up later on. Like this. Okay, let's see. I also look for alignments. It's right there. This gap starts right here, like halfway along the nostril. And I try to measure with shapes too. Like negative spaces. Like the negative space in this area, for instance, looks like this. In mine, it's way too inwards. So I can just use a liquefying tool. I was actually supposed to take it into consideration earlier on in the process, but I'm trying to be fast, guys, okay? I'm trying to be fast, and I'm doing digital art right now, so I can fix things easily. It's just how the 21st century works, okay? And then, yeah, that is how you go along with structure. This song is so boring, I'm so sorry. And there you go, you can kinda do it on your own now. Just make sure to think of structure and make sure to trace while knowing what you're tracing. Why that line exists, why that shadow exists. Okay, that is it. This is pretty creepy. But again, I'm just gonna leave it like this. It was not my intention to make a full proper drawing with this too. Look at this sexy plane. You can see it right here. Look at it. Just look at it. Look again, the forehead. There is this shape, like touch your own forehead, but it has kind of this angle like this, and then there are the eyebrows, and here's the eye socket. and you are seeing this edge right now. There's the nose and shit. That is what you're seeing. And then right on top of the eyebrows, there is another plane. And then this part is going inwards. And there's this sexy highlights, the nose bridge, the bump of the nose, the highlight. It all has a reason, guys. You just gotta find out what that reason is. If there are like sudden changes with the lighting, then it's a change of plane.
This is a boring song. Sorry, I gotta be copyright free.
Okay, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If not, let me know and I'll try to improve. Again, I'm not an art teacher. I started to take art classes only a few months ago. I'm just showing how I do things and giving you guys what I learned from other people. Just okay. Like, also, I measure angles too when I'm using a reference, so that let's look at this angle. Oh my god, this is pretty much derivatives anyway. I need to replicate that angle in order to draw that tilt of the head. So whenever things go wrong, I just check out the angle. And I guess it's a bit easier for me because I have synesthesia, in which I like the version in which I can hear sounds from shapes and colors. So if there's something going wrong, like if things are not exactly identical, then I can sense it. Like even if I cannot fix it, I can sense it. And like there is a different sound coming from in here. And yeah, acquire synesthesia. And this is it, I suppose. Now, if you guys will excuse me, I really need to fart. I wonder if I can fart right now. Oh, did you guys hear that? Oh yeah, okay, anyway, bye.
My friend has a penis. My friend